All right, I want to talk now about the 5 levels of conflict. You can see the first level here is really about problem. It's about finding solutions to a problem that you have in the organization. And then you move to disagreement is the second level of conflict. And there, it's where you're self-protecting. And if you remember from a previous class, I talked about the difference in self-giving behaviors versus self-protecting behaviors. In conflict, you'll see disagreement. Sometimes the objective is to protect ourselves and defend ourselves from what other people are saying or if we feel threatened at all. The next would be contest level of conflict, and that's where the objective is to win and not to lose in that conflict. And then fight or flight is about the objective to injure the other person. And I'm building up to this conflict cycle I keep telling you about, which I think is just an amazing thing to look and diagnose how we're experiencing conflict, what stage, those kinds of things. But in this case, fight or flight is that where you're really trying to injure the other person, and then you get to an intractable situation, and that's where you're out to destroy the other individual in conflict. And the thing that I want to point out is that the first 2 levels right here, they can be functional or even healthy conflict to some degree. Self-protecting is not all bad because sometimes we need to do that. But if we step back and don't let it escalate in the contest where there's a winner and a loser, and I want to be the winner and you're going to be the loser, then it starts to get very destructive for the rest of those levels of conflict. So when we're looking and we're diagnosing conflict to some degree, one of the things that we want to do is to say, what level of conflict are we dealing with? And make sure that we're addressing it in an appropriate way.